light.
Do you think that's Lady Yi? Oh, no. Also, is it just Paimon? It was probably nothing.
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Domon has persisted in this state for some time now.
Lady Yi, it must be this is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that... yes. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be
stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi...
Your school practices stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he... Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple? And if...
Lady Yi, I'm not...
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the... When that ambition disappeared... much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor sensei. To think he's been...
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Did he follow us the whole...
Hansai, why are you here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambition short, now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the...
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands, I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me. So I can't claim to understand it. So, just as I once... You are not in the same position that I was.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. But as your sensei, this is my promise. And I humbly ask...
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally, but I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the Well, don't just stand there staring at me.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciple...
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh... For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yi seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. We can...
He stays safe by the protection of the Electro-Argon. May the blossoms...
fulfilled all your wishes. Huh? Ayaka! Huh? Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, Ayaka.
Because now that you have done the
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma...
Oh. Paimon...
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty...
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of... Perhaps thunder's roar. Light, but I believe that surely you and... It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject... Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more...
Well, here we are.
Please continue without me.
So, what's the deal with...
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in...
Oh, Paimon!
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in this...
Makes sense. Perfect...
In any case, we can talk freely. The almighty Shogun. She inspires awe. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. The issue is this. For the vast... After all, it is but a tiny minority. Because of this, the attitude...
How can they be like that?
Nevertheless, in it...
Resistance?
Yes. Many who have to say a little more about Sangonomiya, but I do wonder whether they're... Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, they invariably adopt a stance of... It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the show...
Ooh, Paimon has a...
Oh? What would you like...
Have you got a plan yet to fight...
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging...
So...
Well, for the moment, for example, by providing...
You're telling Paimon...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople and the problem we are facing...
Darn! So they...
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter... Exactly. I feel the same way. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with... If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've...
Can't you make an exception?
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold. Psst. Huh? There's some... Come on! What's going on? Shh, quiet. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision... Huh? Hey, shh. If you don't keep your voice...
All right.
Wise choice.
What should we do now? He's already...
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now...
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance. Oh, so... think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were... Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of...
Whoa, that... Stop it. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave his handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a
Master Masakatsu? Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it's... But if I just march straight in there, but... So, what about it? Sure, welcome to the team. Seems like I finally got a new job to... So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. Whoa, talk about a reliable sword. Not bad, huh? Time to break him... Incoming! Hey! Speed of light! Now that we're inside, this... Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want to... We should split up. You should... Yes, Talk about a big door! It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
More speed. With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
I dare you!
By royal decree. Flood of frost. Eye for an eye. More speed.
I need to train harder.
Who goes there?
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. Oz, reveal thyself!
Soldiers, quick!
Rack and ruin.
Lost.
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
To the tape. Eye for an eye.
I must withdraw.
That'll
Teach
teach
me
you
a lesson.
Get them!
Rack and ruin. Yeah. Freeze to the core.
I dare you back!
Well met.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! With sword comes shadow.
Allow me. It's like first. Show me what you've got. Yeah. Yeah. I'll spare nothing. Bested.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
I need to train harder.
More speed.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself. Show me what you've got.
I condemn you! More speed. Good grief!
With sword comes shadow.
Hold back. I dare you.
Speed of light.
Allow me. It's like thunderclap. Don't hold back. Here.
Rack and ruin! More speed.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Blood of frost! Eye for an eye!
Watch your step.
Cut to the chase.
Bested.
Incoming.
I need to train harder.
Speed of light.
What a letdown.
Here.
Well met. I condemn you!
dark and ruin.
Shh! Quick! That must be Master Masako.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Oh no! Those ten. If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then. Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back? I can't bear to walk.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ah, ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson.
Huh? That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against me.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful acts—
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon. Hey, this is our chance. Yoimiya, are you sure?
Who is that? Quick, go and invest—
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide! Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Huh? Was that an
It sounded like fire.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were... Fireworks aren't just for festival. I was... Whoa! Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Look, the coast is clear. Master Masakatsu! Come on! We've got no time.
Yes. Leave. He's in serious condition. Be sure. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well...
Yes.
Master Masakatsu,
Don't worry. I think I...
thank you. All of you. Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujosara. It seems as though there are some okay people among... How about we go tell Ayaka and the...
I see.
So I wonder if we should try establishing contact.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sar, in her eyes, Master Masaka, if our true motives were ever divulged.
True. Though if you ask, we are now one step close. You're turning out to be even more reliable.
Indeed. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt, it is time we make ready.
There's no need to rush. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better. Yes, which reminds me. And the number of samurai out enforcing the...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know, but I'm sure...
Being in a constant state of Toma.
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Funny enough,
A hotbot game?
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to... Then we take it in turns to close our eyes. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again. Don't you think it sounds like...
You really do want to play. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to... Ooh! Paimon proposes this is already
Oh, my stomach! It...
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender... hold up, my life is...
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? Boiling cakes in hot pot.
I must apologize.
Uh-oh.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong
Guess I've been feeling... Perhaps I did get a little carried away. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. So without further ado, I hear...
Oh, bruh.
Good effort.
Yes. If the Tenryo Commission truly... And with the extra time?
Let's all take some much-needed time off. Downtime is hard to come by these days. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel.
Sure, why not? We should...
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be...